Hello, welcome to this online training on data collection using Kobo Toolbox platform and ODK Collect, which is a mobile-based Android application. So, first of all, my name is Xavier. I'm from Dynamic Data Analytics, and this is the questionnaire that we are going to use in our practical session. I'm going to show you how we are going to input this or to build this questionnaire in Kobo Toolbox platform, then synchronize it or connect it with the ODK collect, which now we are going to use it in field data collection. But before we go there, we need to learn a few things on the importance of mobile data collection. So I want to start first of all by going directly into this presentation so that we can learn a few things before we deep dive now into a practical session. First of all, we need to understand what ODK is, and ODK specifically is a suite of tools or a collection of tools that helps individuals and organizations to collect, aggregate, and visualize their data on a mobile platform. And Kobo Toolbox now, this is a server that this data will be received in real time, and it is also a server that we shall be creating a questionnaire in. I will be showing you all those steps when we start the practical session. And in this training, the main objectives you need to the main objectives of this training, or what you need to learn at the end of the session. First of all, you need to learn how to create survey forms using build in Kobo Toolbox, then upload forms to an aggregate server. And this is in a situation whereby you have the forms that you need to upload directly. Then another thing, you need to learn how to load forms into ODK Collect into now an Android phone. Again, you need to know how to use ODK Collect to fill out forms with participants. Now, this is now you go to the field to collect your data. Also, you need to know how to upload survey data from ODK Collect to aggregate server, then analyze or export data in aggregate server. This is you are exporting when you want maybe to use a different software such as SPSS or Excel and any other software that you would like to analyze your data using it. Then we must think and say, why should we move from paperwork to now mobile data collection? Uh, the first importance of moving from building or collecting our data using paper questionnaire to mobile data collection, first of all, it ensures data quality. Uh, in Kobo Toolbox platform, we are going to see how we are going to use skips and consistency checks to ensure the quality of data that you collect from the field. Another one is that mobile data collection assured safer data storage and backup because you store your data in cloud servers as compared to paper questionnaires, which can be easily destroyed and therefore very difficult. Maybe if you want to do in future maybe some kind of verification or coming back to try and see what you had done. So that's another advantage. Then there's an increased speed and efficiency. So there's reduction in turnaround time for evaluation and analysis. First of all, ODK Collect and Kobo Toolbox, so what normal happens is that the data is submitted in real time to the server when you are connected to the internet. And also the data is analyzed in real time in the back end, that's in the Kobo Toolbox server. So there's an increase in efficiency and also a reduction in turnaround time. Then also there's the cost reduction. Yeah, all of us we need to always to try to reduce our expenses, our costs. So by using mobile data collection platforms, you are able to reduce this one. First of all, there will be no data entry because After collecting your data, the data is received in real time in the Kobo Toolbox platform. And if you want to analyze your data, you just have to export your data into any statistical software that you need to analyze from. Uh, at the same time, in terms of cost reduction, I don't need to print any paper questionnaire in this scenario. Last but least, but these are just a few advantages that we have come up with. This one is now on the environmental conservation. We are all aware about the global issue that is currently ongoing, whereby forests have been destroyed, and we have a lot of global warming among other. So by saving on use of paper, we will be protecting our trees, thereby avoiding deforestation, which will lead ultimately uh, to other negative effects of environmental degradation. So then you might wonder, am I fit for this course? Yes, you are fit. First of all, this course, no one is excluded from doing it, because at one point in your lifetime, you will be conducting a survey, even if it is just a simple paper questionnaire. But also we have highlighted at high level those who actually need this course. First of all, anybody with basic computer or no previous experience of computing and statistics. Then also you're having the undergraduate, postgraduate students and lecturers, and the advantages of mobile data collection, especially for to be used by the academia. It ensures authenticity of the data. For instance, you cannot if you send somebody to collect data in Nairobi, city of Kenya, and the person goes maybe to Mombasa to collect the data, you are able to verify using the GPS because it collects the geo coordinates. So it ensures authenticity that really this person went to the right place to collect data. Also, those in public and voluntary sector, social researchers, we have the project planners and managers, monitoring and evaluation team. We have the middle level managers in public, private sectors and NGOs. We are having the business analysts, research assistants, financial analysts, research programmers, and any interested person, especially those in doing market research, and also when especially developing products, because when you're using a human-centered approach, what we call the HCD, you have to involve the end consumer. So you might need to collect some information from the field. So finally here, after when you enroll in our course, after a training, we do offer free consultation in case you are having any question. So now we want to move now to the questionnaire that we are going to use uh, in this practical session. First of all, I want us to go through this questionnaire so that we understand very well. The questionnaire is called the Household Profiling Questionnaire, and sorry, and it has the identity section. The identity section is this, whereby we are having the district, village, and household number. Then we have section A on household composition. So we have there a note saying that use the first row to record the details of the household head. So in most African contexts, you find that in most households in Africa, for instance, the household head is mostly a man, unless he is dead. Then the lady takes it by default, and if all are not there, then maybe the first son or daughter. So this questionnaire is this section A of the questionnaire. It is called a roster. Sorry. And the main reason why it is called a roster is because these questions are going to repeat. Because in a household, you are going to ask maybe the first question, the first section. Let us say here, we are having here the columns here. The first column, maybe you are going to ask the household member name, you feed in the information. Then after that, You ask the relationship of the household name. Uh, there you feed. After that, you go to the next person in that household. You start in row 2, going forward up to the last person. That's why it is called a roster. A roster is that the questions keep on repeating for all those people who are in that household. Then in the next section of the questionnaire is on household economic status. So that one is simple and straightforward. We shall be